From 3 o'clock and 23 degrees, not bad. Problem is, the weatherman says 24 degrees today. We have made fun of this man all year round. We don't want him to win today. I'm saying 28 degrees. Barbara says 29. Both of us right now are a little worried that he's going to have the final say, but that's life, don't you think? It is Monday, December 21, and I couldn't be more elated. I really couldn't. For you guys that have been following us all day today on Facebook Live, thank you so much. It has been an absolute pleasure catching up with each and every band. It really has. For you guys that are going to be watching later on YouTube, well, do me a favour. You know what to do, right? Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. And you'll get notifications that way. You really will. I can't say that we have hit the pinnacle yet until we talk to this band. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce to you here live at Galaxy. We are joined by the Heels. And Kyla, love the hat.
Oh, thanks.
You didn't have to get dressed up just for me.
You know, I knew you would be wearing yours, so I was like, I have to wear mine.
Yeah, like I had an option, right?
But what side do you put the ball on? That's my question.
Well, mine's in front.
Kyla.
That side is the brave.
Yeah,
I like that side.
yeah.
Like that,
It was
and then
hot
the
up.
You know something, Kyla? I've never been asked that question in my life before.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Which side do I put my ball on? Okay. Ashley is finding it hard to contain herself right now. You can see that.
Who?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Live at Galaxy. We're talking about Bobby, we're talking about Ashley, and we're talking about Kyla, a.k.a. the Heels. Now, ladies,
Kyla,
you know
Bobby,
that I think you're the
Brittany.
coolest thing, cooler than the other side of the pillow. I have said this forever. Welcome back to Galaxy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Brittany, sorry, you point.
Yeah, you called her Ashley. There's
I
no
did call her Ashley.
there. There's no
That's
Ashley
okay.
there.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. Of course, I'm reading Anthony down there, but, well, you know,
It's Brittany.
It was confirmation.
had a few of those kind of things happening today. And they've been setting me up for a fall all day long. Literally, they really, really have. Trying to give me all sorts of bits and pieces. The ladies here absolutely have been working tirelessly today to bring all sorts of bands, all sorts of Christmas cheer to our listeners. And believe me, today has been a benchmark day. Literally, right now I'm being told that literally we are 9,928,000 online from 64 countries and 97 cities around the world are joining us. Ladies, I am looking forward to next year. It's been a surreal year this year. How have you guys adapted to what's been going on?
We have learned how to use the computer better and basically do our whole, do all of our work through the internet.
And we're still learning. We're really making a point of trying to evolve our business from being separated and, stay progressing, even though all of this is kind of could hold us back. But we're staying busy.
You know, I get that. I really, really do. And thank goodness for technology today while this is going on. Now, at the same time, are you guys writing? I know that you're in separate places and everything like that. You're taking responsibility. You're quarantining yourselves. You're looking after yourselves, which is the it's paramount that we have you looking after yourselves. Anthony should be literally wrapping you guys up in bubble wrap right now. But are you writing more? Are you recording more while there's not a lot of shows going on?
That's everything that we're doing, basically. It's given us time to do that. It's awesome.
Yeah, believe me, I fully understand that. I really, really do. But that is good for me. And I'm going to let you know why. Without artists like yourselves, really, I wouldn't have a job. I need you to be able to be writing more music, releasing more music, and recording more music. So for me, I'm thinking it's going to be a Heels year 2021.
Yes.
Are you going to come back again? Are you going to release a whole album? Or are we going to stagger it out for 12 months? What do you reckon we do that?
Both.
You go.
I just said both. I think there's a bit of a delay.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby, and believe me, I'm not going to call you Anthony, actually, but Bobby, you see, we would love to have you come back. If you've got 12 songs, let's do one a month. Come back and let's keep the Heels rolling for 12 months. It's been 12 months since I've seen you last. I want to catch up. I want to get a relationship going. I want our listeners to know the Heels better in 21. Will you do that with us?
Yes, we'd love to do that.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Because, yeah, as I said, I'm a big fan of yours, literally. But that's not just me. There's 14 others here that work here at Galaxy that can't wait for new Heels music. We really, really can't. We hang out for this. We really do. Trailer, what a winner. It really is a winner. But we're looking for a brand spanking new year and a brand spanking new Heels album. Are we looking at that?
Oh yeah. It's we just can't tell you the date yet. It's top secret.
I get that. I do. Well, no, I don't. Because I want to know everything. I'm that desperate. I want some Heels music. Tell me, please.
Soon.
Well, January, there'll be new music in January. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then there'll be very frequent releases until a big album.
There you go.
That's all we can say.
That's what I'm looking for, because believe me, well, I don't know whether you guys want to subject yourself to this kind of torture often enough, but we absolutely love the Heels here. We have such a following that the Heels are a paramount part of Galaxy. You know, it's been 12 months. We've missed you guys. We really, really have. We want to catch up. We want to know what's happening. We know about Anthony and absolutely love the work that Anthony's done. We got to congratulate you guys for taking out the BCCMA Awards for Trailer. We really, really do. But we see that the next album is going to be a platinum deal. And we want to get behind you guys and try and get it there. Will you work with us?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, Bobby, believe me, I mean every word. I really, really do. Kyla, I'm going to say this to you personally. We love you guys. We really do. And you know something? We can't wait, Brittany, to get you guys here, down here in New Zealand, playing in front of New Zealand audience. We've spoken about this in the past. Unfortunately, right now, circumstances are upon us that we've got to wait until the government gives us the green light to say so. But we're not sitting on our hands doing nothing right now. Literally, we're planning each and every show for when that happens. We've got you guys right there on the list. Are you still prepared to come to New Zealand?
Yes.
Yeah.
We would love to come to New Zealand.
We mentioned in the past too, we'll even share you with Australia. Well, you know, Australia, we like their money, right? Believe me. So, we're going to kick this off. Let me do this first, just to please the boss.
Making my list, checking it twice. Been a bit naughty, but a lot more nice.
We'll go into the song more in depth as we go through this, but guys, I really do mean this. We're actually off air right now, but we do have the people looking at us on Facebook Live right now. Thank you very much for joining us. I wasn't joking, by the way. The Heels They are the best band that we have to offer today, and we see a future for these guys like there's no tomorrow.
Girls.
Well, okay, for these girls, I'm sorry,
Guys.
but I think that the Hills are the next Hall of Famers coming out of Canada. I really do. I can't wait to have you guys down here in New Zealand and expose you not only here to New Zealand but Australia. But I got to ask you guys, have you been signed yet?
To a label?
Yes.
No.
Would you
Not to a label.
would you consider if I introduce you to a friend of mine who has a label in
Talk
the
about that
UK?
after.
Would you consider talking to him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Believe me, I would like Anthony a part of this, to be very honest, because he is a part of this, you know what I mean? But can,
He in heels.
now, I have a friend of mine, he's been doing this for 20 years, he has 2 labels, he's also got a magazine, a TV show, a couple of radio stations, a couple of blogs, he's worked in with Warner Brothers as well, he's hooked in with these guys, and we would like to be able to introduce you to this man. Now, I never talk to this guy at all because he is so good at what he does that he doesn't need me saying, hey, listen, here's some bands that I like. But when I do talk to him about a band, he sits up and takes notice. May I submit your name?
Oh, for
Yeah.
Of course.
Brilliant. Because
Just so
sure. About
Anthony.
the UK 5 minutes ago. It's a sign.
it is a sign. It really is. And believe me, you will love him, but he's English.
I'm English.
I'm English. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. You can you'll be able
Well,
to.
got a bit of English in us.
Nice. Well, I'll talk to you more about that, but believe me,
Yeah,
we'll set something up in a few days, maybe after Christmas. What do you reckon?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Because believe me, he would love to tour you guys throughout the UK. Then he'll bring us down to New Zealand.
Perfect.
Hi, Terry.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 10 away from 3 o'clock, 24 degrees. Been a long day, I got to be honest with you. Monday, December 21. And, well, we had the Hills doing Cowboy for Christmas. Okay, girls, which one got the cowboy?
Ooh.
Which one of us got a cowboy for Christmas?
Oh, maybe it's
I
my
got a
future.
Yeah. Maybe we're calling him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Manifest.
it's a crystal ball kind of deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Believe me, I fully get that. But now tell me about Cowboy for Christmas. Where did the lyrics come from?
We wrote that with some friends that are from Nashville, and we just wanted to write like a sweet Christmas song with some romance. And it was actually a slow song when we first wrote it, and then we wanted to submit it for use in a jingle. And so Anthony redesigned it and made it fast like it is, and then we really liked it.
You know,
And we were like, let's record this.
You know, I get that. I really do. Better a song than a jingle. I got to be honest with you. Very catchy jingle. But this literally is an absolute work of art. It really is. But, you know, I'm kind of biased. I got to be honest. As an engineer, as an entertainer myself, it's not often that I find a band that I get behind. Now, I've known you guys for, well, about 3, almost 4 years now, to be very honest with you. And I've been following your career very intently. Although we kind of had about a year's break there in the last 12 months. And I'm very excited about the forthcoming work that's coming for you. I can see big things in the future for you guys. I really can. And as I was talking to you very briefly before, I would like to introduce you to a good friend of mine in the UK, which doesn't happen often. It really, really doesn't. I do not introduce this man because he's so good at what he does. He's been doing it for many, many years. He doesn't need me to introduce a band, but when I do introduce him, he does take notice. Now, this guy, literally, I think would do cartwheels if he could get talented young ladies like yourself to be a part not only of his label, but to be able to come over and tour in the UK. Believe me, he does shows in front of castle, 80 to 100,000 people over a weekend every day at a castle. I'm dying to get there, literally, to be a part of that myself, literally. But he does only take the best of the best. I think, after following you guys for so long, now is the time to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Dr. John from Unsigned Surgery in the UK, and believe me, you're going to love this guy. You really, really are. Having said that, he likes brand spanking new music. He really, really does. Could you submit him a song that has not yet been released?
Oh yeah. We have a lot.
Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, because believe me, we would love to be able to do that. Now, at the same time, I have a friend of mine who has a recording studio coming out of British Columbia right now, who over the last couple of albums that have been released have been supporting artists because of the pandemic. They're not making any money doing shows and stuff like that. So we've been putting together a couple of compilation albums. And I spoke to this man a couple of weeks ago about the Hills, and he said to me he would love, love, love to be able to have the Hills on his next compilation album. Would you mind if I submitted your name to this man as well?
Of course.
You see,
The more merrier.
literally, now let me tell you the story about this. The two albums that have been released so far is Artists in Isolation Volume 1 and Volume 2. Between Galaxy and Rosewood Studios, neither of us get any money from this. We make sure that 100% of the proceeds go straight back to the artists that need it the most, that are not making the money, making shows and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the music, it's all about the artists, and it's all about the promotions of the artists and the band itself. We want you guys to survive this. We want you to be able to come out of this being able to go on stage and just do killer performances. So we need you guys to keep making money. We need you guys to keep making music. So that's what our motivation is, literally. I would be honoured if I could introduce you to Sonny and Marcy from Rosewood Studios and have you included on their albums, because believe me, we've got them in not only Dr. John's Unsigned Surgery magazine, which goes throughout the UK, but another magazine called Lazy Indie Magazine in Bangladesh. 8 million people there alone, a part of that, if you know what I mean. We want to make sure that we can get the Hills, not only in British Isles, but through the whole of the UK, all the way down through Japan, through China and everything like that, down into India, then Australia and New Zealand here. We want to make the Hills that much more. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Yeah, we would love that.
I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Barbara to set it up over the next few weeks with Dr. John, myself, and all four of you, and I am absolutely including Anthony in this. We think that he is a valued part of the Hills, and Barbara will put together something where we can get you all talking to each other. Now, I'm going to give you a disclaimer straight away, because there's no harm in talking, but there's no pressure. You don't have to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking about amongst yourselves, read the paperwork, be a part of it, because Dr. John is absolutely fantastic, and I think the Hills now deserve that next step. If you trust me, I would like to assist in making the Hills that much more in this music industry. Are you ready?
Ready.
It's this time of the year. It is. I'm wearing a crazy red hat with a little white stuff around it. I know Kyla has decided, well, she's going to copy me. So tell me, ladies, this time of the year, what does it mean to you?
Go.
There you go.
Well, it's actually, we were talking about this and how fitting it is for this year because we can't actually be together, and there's a lot of lines in there that actually move you in a different way this year. I find for me when I listen to it, I'm like, when we released it last year, we had no idea, of course, we were gonna be distanced like the way that we are right now. But yeah, I feel for me it hits me a little bit harder this year for sure.
You know, I get that, Kyla. I really, really do. You know, and believe me, I've listened to the words a number of times. It seemed like you guys were looking into a crystal ball. You knew what was coming, and you had to sing about it a year ago. How did you do that?
I don't know. And the toques and the hat, you know, like.
Well, I've got to be honest with you, and I have a lot of fans around the world that just can't wait for the, we're going to be doing the 62 hours of Christmas music this year. The Hills feature prominently in that show. It really, really does. And we are honoured every year to play the Hills Christmas music. We're honoured to play the Hills, period. But the Hills Christmas music at this time of the year seems to come home again. It seems to come back to us. It relates to everybody. And it is a surreal time right now. So, right here at Galaxy, joined live by Kayla, Bobby, and of course, we're not going to call her Anthony. We're not. No, absolutely not. We're going to call her Brittany here, live at Galaxy is the Hills. You know, congratulations, girls. We absolutely love you guys. And we've got to thank you for your relationship that you've had with Galaxy over the last number of years. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, I've got to ask you, are you going to send me one of your trophies?
Oh.
The next one you win, I want you to dedicate it to me. What do you reckon?
I think a photocopy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bobby's looking at me like going, I don't believe you asked that. You're right.
Looks like she's frozen.
Yeah, Bobby, you okay? You still with us?
I think she's frozen.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, quick, take a photo.
Yeah, I'll give everyone a good look.
Absolutely. But guys, I really do believe in you. I have believed in you for a number of years now, and I would be very, very honoured if I could introduce you to John, who is absolutely, I think he'd be very, very happy to have you in his books, if you know what I mean, because he does exactly what he says he does. He does have TV shows, he does have radio shows, he does have blogs, he does have everything, but it's all about the promotions of the Hills, and that's what I'm interested in. And if you trust me enough, I would love to see the Hills make a world icon.
Yes, that's what we want.
Absolutely. That's why I've been watching you guys for a long time. I think you have that stayability. I think you have what I would call the X factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I think, literally, Brittany, I think you guys are ready for the next stage. Kyla, believe me, I think that this world stage is now ready for the Hills.
I think so too.
Oh.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We agree.
We are ready.
So
We are definitely ready.
if you will allow Barbara to set something up and have you guys talk to each other Believe me, all it takes is for me to say how much I adore you guys as a band, admire your music, the work, everything like that. John will take notice. Then he will want to talk to you on Skype, you know, as a group, and meet you guys. From that point onwards, whatever you guys do is up to you guys. It's got nothing to do with me. But believe me, it's that little step further that will probably take you to where you need to get to.
Yeah, it's just timing.
It is. And I think this is the perfect time.
I agree.
Yeah, we have a bunch of music to share next year, so we're ready.
Yeah, that would
Brittany, I am so looking forward to that. What happened to Bobby?
Oh,
She fell out?
Her phone overheated.
see her name's
She
still
says
up
her
there.
phone overheated, so she will try and come back once it's cooled down.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, mine gets a bit like
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 3 after 3 o'clock and 24 degrees, not bad. Literally 87.6 degrees if you're in that kind of hemisphere. Hot in here, really is. Monday, December the 21st, and well, that wraps up our Christmas show today. Girls, don't go anywhere just yet. We'll catch just offline. But right now, let's head you over to Studio B and BB King. Why I Sing the Blues. Have a very happy and Merry Christmas from us here at Galaxy. Stay safe.